name's Tori. Today I'm going to show you how to make a port pillow. A port pillow is basically a pillow that goes on your seatbelt. When people with ports or people that have breast cancer get in the car, it's uncomfortable for them to wear their seatbelt. So what it basically does is their seatbelt hooks in right here and they close it up and it goes across their chest like this, and it makes wearing their seatbelt more comfortable. So basically there is a small pillow inside here. You can take the pillowcase out and you can wash it. In order to make the pillow, you'll need 2 pieces of fabric. One piece of fabric needs to be 13 by 23 inches, and the other piece of fabric needs to be 14 by 12 inches. And you also need 4 Velcro strips, 2 hook, 2 loop. They need to be 7 inches long and about 5/8 width. And you'll need a working sewing machine. I organized a sewing group and we sewed 100 of these pillows and donated them to the St. Elizabeth Cancer Center. What you can do is you can make a pillow and give it to someone you know that has a port or someone with breast cancer. Let's get started. So you're going to take the piece of fabric that's 14 by 12 and you're going to fold it in half. So now it's 7 by 12, and then you're going to sew along these lines to make the pillow. Okay, once you've sewn this side and this side together, you're going to turn your pillow inside out, and you're going to lightly stuff it with stuffing. Once you've stuffed your pillow, you want to test it and you want to make sure it's not too firm. And when you do that, once you do that, you're going to want to pull in your sides to close the pillow. And then you're going to sew along this edge. Once you've sewed down here, your pillow is done, and we're going to start working on the seatbelt pillow cover. So this is your piece of fabric that is 13 by 23. Okay, this is the right side. You're going to start by folding it upwards, and you're going to make about a 1/2 inch right here. And then this part right here needs to be 4 inches. So I'm going to take my ruler and I'm going to measure 4 inches. Right about there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my pin and I'm going to pin a diagonal right here. And I'm going to pin another diagonal right here. And then what's going to happen is I'm going to sew from about a 1/2 inch in on the 1/2 inch line that we made, and I'm going to sew from here all the way to the edge, and I'm going to do the same for over here all the way to the edge. Once you've sewn your little edges, you're going to want to turn it inside out. And what you're going to do is you're going to take your loop, that's the fuzzy side, and you're going to want to place it almost on the edge and about in the middle of this part, and you're going to want to pin it. And then you take your second loop strand and you're going to place it about 2.5 inches apart from the other one. This is where your seatbelt is going to go, right here. So pin that. And then what you're going to do is you're going to sew the Velcro on all along the sides here. Okay, so once you've sewn your Velcro, this seam right here that was open is going to be closed. And what's next is you're going to flip it over. And this edge right here, the opposite edge of what you just sewed on, you're going to tuck it in about 1/2 inch or so. And you're going to take the hook Velcro that you have, and you're going to center it so it's almost at the very edge, and you're going to pin it. And then you're going to take your other Velcro strip and your ruler, and you're going to measure about 2.5 inches in and put it there, and then pin it. And now what you're going to do is you're going to sew both of these Velcro strips on your fabric. Once you've sewn your Velcro strips on, the seam over here that we did is now going to be closed because you sewed your Velcro on over top of it. So now what you're going to do is you're going to take this flap over here, you're going to lay it back, and then you're going to put these over top of it, and you're going to line your Velcro strips up with your fabric. And these edges over here that are open, what you're going to do is you're going to pin them. And this one too. And then you're going to sew them together. And this is going to be the pocket for your pillow. Make sure that you take your flap out so you don't accidentally sew your flap in with it. Once you've sewn these shut, you're going to then turn it inside out. And this should be the pocket where the pillow that you've sewn should fit into. And then these Velcro strips should line up. And there you have your finished pillow.